What's going on, guys? I'm a teacher in the house, and I am here with Tyler, Poke Trainer, of course. Say hi, Tyler.
Hello, everyone.
And this is week 1 of the SPPL. I finally screwed it up. Team Ribomcario is taking on the Auctioneers, and Coach Arg and Ewan Cat. This is an interesting week 1 matchup. If you want to see what we've brought down below, the team builder is over on Tyler's channel. The link down to that will be in the description down below, so definitely go check it out. You can see what 6 I think they're going to bring down below. So, we are going to accept the challenge. Good luck, of course, to the Auctioneers. And we'll see how accurate we were. We were actually very close. Interestingly, no Gastro. That kind of surprised me a little bit. Let me just take Gastro off. They brought Heliolisk instead. Interesting bring. Not sure why they brought Heliolisk. Unless it's Scarfed. Which it could be. Let's pop Heliolisk on the layout. And they didn't bring Nihiligo, they brought Arcanine instead. Okay. So, interesting that their most, like, common Scarf, they didn't opt for. Which kind of catches me a little bit unawares. I'm not sure about Arcanine as a bring myself, but we'll see. So leads on their ends, they most likely lead Mew or Heliolisk or Scizor, if I had to guess. They probably lead Mew for hazards. So, there's a lot of things we can lead here. Cinderace seems relatively good. That team's very physical. That's something I'm noticing. Depending on what their Mew set is. We don't know what it is, but I would imagine it's spike stacking, if I had to guess. I think our best lead is probably Cinderace. We could lead Ribombi and bluff being Webs, but Webs isn't going to do much against their team. And we don't actually have Webs, so I think we just lead Cinderace and then U-turn onto whatever. That would be my bet. What are you thinking, Tyler?
Need all the Pokemon on his team unless he's a Scarfer, and we can U-turn out from there. Maybe he thinks that with Webs, and then he tries to. He might have a defog on Scizor, all those Webs.
It's unlikely. I would imagine the Mew or the Togekiss is their defogger. I feel like their Togekiss is probably bulky and the Mew might be either Nasty Plot or Hazard Set. The Heliolisk is most likely to be Scarfed, if I had to guess. I think Cinderace is probably our best lead either way.
Let's go Cinderace.
Okay, they actually lead Scizor, which is very nice for us. This is a very nice lead.
Is that just free Fireball?
The only thing that it doesn't switch too much to would be the Arcanine, but if he brings out Togekiss, we could be in a bit of an issue if that's Scarfed. But either way, I think he switches. We could easily go for Pyro Ball here and see what he does. I think his Arcanine might be Intimidate. The other safe play, because we know he's likely to switch here, is to just go to U-turn and see what he wants to switch in on this. I would imagine he might switch in Zygarde, which we can just go straight to Ribombi for.
Yeah, do you want to U-turn?
I think U-turn is our best play. Yeah, we did see the Arcanine, that's expected. Oh, okay. Rocky Helmet, that's good to know.
Rocky Helmet. Alright.
Can you calc that U-turn damage and see if that's a max HP Arcanine?
With max HP, would have taken.
Because he's minus 13, so he's -1 attack.
He's HP.
So it's max HP. So he's likely to be max HP, max attack, I would say. But we'll see. So we know he's Rocky Helmet, which is good to know. We could just go straight into Zygarde here. And just click 1,000 arrows.
I think that's...
Because it hits everything except Scizor.
And it just still does a good amount to Zygarde. I think it does like 20 or something like that. 20, 30.
Yeah, let's go to Zygarde.
That was awesome.
How much does a Flare Blitz do to this? Assuming he's Adamant max attack.
About 57 to 67.
Okay, and
So
1,000 arrows,
about half,
1,000 arrows definitely kills. There's no way it doesn't.
Yeah, we're banded.
Yeah. I think we're 1,000 arrows here. Lol. They're just saying in chat that they like the name. That's funny. Dear. This probably doesn't do much to Togekiss, but we'll get a good idea of what set he has if he switches it in there. If they switch it in here, then we'll have a good intel on whether that's HP. Okay, so in comes Togekiss. 41%.
Well, that's some good damage. And the smackdown.
And we know it's leftovers, so that's good to know. Calc the 1,000 arrows damage, because that looked like fully defensive to me. We know he's leftovers. We can't stay in here, because Dazzling Gleam will one-shot, inevitably.
Cement. Do you think it's like full physical attack?
No, he's definitely max HP. Or it seemed like a max HP hit, because I would have thought a banded 1,000 arrows would have done more than 41%.
It's max HP Togekiss, 1,000 arrows would have done 46 to 55, and we did about 41.
So he's potentially fully physically defensive Impish. Calc max HP, max defense, and Impish nature. Or bold nature, rather. Because he is most likely the bold set, which would mean this is more utility.
Against 36 to 43, so that's about
yeah,
the same range.
It's fully phys def then. 252 HP, 252 defense. Bold. Okay. So either way we're switching out. We're obviously not staying in, because we don't take a Dazzling Gleam.
Finny looks pretty nice, yeah?
Finny's nice, we don't do much back to it though. That's the only thing that's kind of concerning. We could also potentially go to Venusaur, but the issue with going into Venusaur is this Togekiss probably outspeeds. I think Finny is our safer switch.
It's Finny or Mudsdale, right? Is Mudsdale good in this situation?
The problem is, like, Mudsdale is okay, but it doesn't really do much damage to it. Like, we can get Rocks up, maybe Toxic something, but he most likely goes Scizor if he thinks we're going to Toxic. I think Finny might be our better playing go for Moonblast.
He's in...
Does Roost. Okay, so that's good to know. So we see Roost. See, he doesn't really have a good switch into this thing, in all honesty. We could just Moonblast here. And see what he goes for.
I think Moonblast.
I want to see what he has.
And we don't Scald, then that's pretty, you know...
We're in terrain anyway, so the burn won't happen.
That's why I have you here.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, they might just Moonblast themselves. Because I don't think this thing gets an electric move. If it does, we'll find out now, but we're fully Spadef, so it's not going to do much anyway.
He only gets Thunder Wave.
Yeah, which won't happen in terrain, so...
Man's taking their time.
I'm not surprised. I don't think they thought the Finny would come, or if they did, they didn't prep for it that well. Because that's what taking this amount of time usually suggests to me. Which, looking at their team, like, their best answer to this is probably the Scizor, but Scizor doesn't do much. Yeah, here comes the Scizor. Okay, that didn't do much, but we're not specially offensive, so I might assume that this might be max speed. Actually, it would be worth calcing the damage with our set. It did 13%. And see if it's a bulkier variant or a speedy one. Just calc whether it's got HP investment. So just calc it on no HP and see what it comes out as. Either way.
0 HP investments. It does Moonblast at about 20 to 24, so that is some sort of HP investment right there.
So at max, it's most likely like 10 to 14, so it's probably max HP, max attack, I'd assume.
At 17 to 20, so he's some special defense as well.
So he's specially bulky?
Some sorta.
So we know this is his mega. Because it is their mega. So we know it's a Scissorite Stone. So it's max HP, we know. And it's got some speed off. Okay, good to know.
So it's about 80 special defense or something.
I think either way I'll switch his Mudsdale here. Because if he U-turns, we get a defense boost anyway. Yeah,
Beautiful
that's
shiny,
fine.
U-turn.
Gets the Rocky Helmet damage,
so
which is
good.
nice.
Laying down his team right there. When no, it's Mega Pokemon.
U-turn did 20%. We're fully physically defensive. I would say that's max attack. Or very high attack.
The counts. U-turn, how much did it do?
20%.
20%. Max attack would do 22 to 26,
So drop
It's a
it
little
down
below
to
that.
where like 20's in its mid-range somewhere. We'll assume that it's a mid-roll. Drop the attack down and then the rest is probably in speed F. Okay, so he goes into Mew here, which is interesting.
he's in the mid-range when it's like 4 attack in the EVs.
The only thing I'm concerned about is if he goes for Nasty Plot. I think we can probably pop an Earthquake here. Because they don't have a ground resist except Togekiss. Which is what I'm surprised it didn't come into. Rocks is also a thing.
But also set of rocks. I'm down that very scary Togekiss that we don't know that much on.
The problem is if he Nasty Plots and it has Psyshock, or Psychic rather, it's going to do a lot. And we don't have good answers for that. Except for Ribombi. And maybe like Sucker Punch from Cinderace. We can't Toxic because we're in terrain, so we need to remember that.
Synchronize.
Well, Synchronize wouldn't apply, because in the Misty Terrain, the Toxic wouldn't work. So the Synchronize wouldn't, or the Toxic wouldn't hit the Mew, so it wouldn't bounce back anyway. I think going for Rocks is safe, but we need to be wary of the Nasty Plot. If he Nasty Plots, I think we go straight into Tapu Fini.
Ice Beam.
Went straight for it, that's interesting.
Spirit.
And also, what did I tell you about clicking moves?
Eh.
Because that wasn't me that clicked Stealth Rock there, so...
Yeah.
In that case, I think we switch Mudsdale out. We need Mudsdale for Scizor, so... we got two options here. We go Ribombi, or we go Fini. I think Fini is the safer option, because we've got Recovery on it. So... Let's go Fini. So we've seen Ice Beam on this Mew. It's Calm Mind. Okay. So Mew. Obviously, we haven't seen an item yet. But we've seen Ice Beam. We've seen... Oh yeah, let me put U-turn on the Scizor. We've seen Ice Beam. We've seen Calm Mind. We haven't seen that much else. We could Moonblast here. Or we can Scald. I actually like the Scald play more. The only thing that isn't good for Scald is Heliolisk that could have Dry Skin. But I think Scald makes a lot of sense.
We'll do Scald then.
Does have Psyshock. Okay. Good to know. We don't get a burn and he's leftovers. Okay.
Get to know.
Psyshock's actually a problem. I think we might have to Moonblast this turn. But I'm really concerned about how much damage Fini's taking, but... Oh god, he does a lot. We need that special attack drop if we can get it, which we don't. We don't live another Psyshock here, most likely. So we need something else to take it. We haven't got a Mega Venusaur yet, so we can't switch that in. We don't actually have a switch in here. And I don't really want Finny to go down if we can avoid it. Although part of me just wants to keep Moonblasting. How much does Sucker Punch do to Mew from Cinderace? Because I mean, we'll be faster than the Cinderace or the Mew anyway, because it's Calm Mind and not. Okay, but how much did Moonblast do? It did 18%. So we need to figure out how much investment is on this Mew.
18. Boy, that is some special defense or HP investment. Yeah, that is a bulky Mew. That is a bulky Mew.
So it would suggest it's not max speed. Let's see. Did like 18%. Let's give him a calm nature.
Only does that much unless it's plus in fucking special defense.
So looking at mid-roll, they've definitely got a lot of SPPL investment. They could be max. So this could be fully SPPL. And we've seen Psyshock as well. So we know a pretty good deal of this set.
Colours in.
I think we just have to Moonblast here and chance the roll, but it's so risky.
Let's go with it. 30% Team Ribomcario.
Can we get a drop, please? Nope. Don't be silly.
No.
I think we have to just let Finny go here, which is annoying. But how much does Cinderace do? Cinderace, Sucker Punch against fully SPPL Mew. It doesn't do enough.
Like, we could go Cinderace then U-turn.
But into what? Because something else is going to take a Psyshock. I think we could sack this, go Venusaur, Mega Evolve. And maybe click Leech Seed, because I don't think Mega Venusaur is going to take much from a Psyshock.
I mean, we're not looking at max special attack, we're looking at plus.
It takes 32 to 38%. We don't do a lot back to him, but we will probably recover more after Leech Seed. The only thing that could scupper this is if his last move is like Soft Boiled or Roost. But I think either way we sack Finny. Oh, it is Roost, so we know the full set. And we get a special attack drop, which is nice.
Oh, that's great. There we go.
So they're fully SPPL. Fully SPPL Calm Mind, interesting set. They Calm Minded again. Kind of rude.
This man's a rude. And we're just getting leftovers HP if he keeps Calm Minding up.
Yeah, the issue is he's going to do a shed load if we let this go out of control, but like we don't, unless Zygarde somehow can kill this in one hit, if we can chip away at his health bar.
Outrange does about 60 to 71, so
but we can't lock into Outrage because Togekiss is still alive. It would have to be 1,000 arrows we'd use.
That does about 45 to 53.
We need to get Mega Venusaur in. Yeah, because this is going to be a problem. I mean, they can just constantly set up here and we can't really do anything about it. But we just got to chip away as best as we can. If we can lower their special attack, it will be nice, but we're just doing nothing here. Yeah, it's a Psyshock. About time. How much is +2 Psyshock doing? Oh my god, it's doing so much even to Mega Venusaur now. How much does Ribombi do to it? Probably not a lot, because it's +3 Spadaf. Oh my god, it's doing like 30%.
3%?
We've got a problem. We have to go Venusaur. There's no other switch. We've got a Mega Evolve, and then potentially Leech Seed. But this thing is doing like 60 to 70%. And our Giga Drain is not gonna cover that.
I was nervous.
Giga Drain's doing less than 10% at this point. I think we may lose here to this Mew, but if we can find a way to catch it off guard, then we might be okay.
Oh, we need Leech Seed. Either way, Ribombi is outspeeding and doing more than 70% to this man. It's just bad.
Oh my god. It's doing so much and we don't have enough to live another hit.
We could sack Ginger.
We could. But that does kind of make us susceptible to Arcanine. And Scizor for that matter. But I think we need to. It's too risky not to. This might not kill, to be fair. Oh, it didn't. Wow. But we're not faster, no way.
You know. No, how much is Cinderace doing?
It's doing 35 to 42%. If we can somehow get a Toxic off, we might be alright, but...
Yeah, how is that gonna work out?
Yeah, it's not, in all honesty.
And misclick Calm Mind? I mean, he might think he's able to set up on us.
I mean, they Psyshock, 100%. They have no reason to click anything else. Well, we're gonna go for Toxic anyway. They went Ice Beam. Okay. Okay.
I'll play.
I mean, the thing is, it's a roll for them to kill Ribombi with a Psyshock.
Really? Is it?
Yeah. But it's not a roll that's in our favor, particularly. Well, saying that, it does 90 to 105. It's actually a roll that's slightly in our favor. But if we don't live it, then we lose to Zygarde. How much does a +2 Psyshock do to Zygarde 50?
+2 Psyshock.
88 to 103. So it's a roll that's also in our favor, but we will not live an Ice Beam.
I mean, we could do the switch plays. And like, go Zygarde and then switch into like Cinderace when he's going for the Ice Beam.
They probably read that though. I think what we can do is go Cinderace, U-turn into Ribombi, and try and live the hit, because we will outspeed.
I like that. I like that, teacher.
The issue is probably U-turn plus...
What else is good?
U-turn plus Bug Buzz doesn't kill.
Turn plus U-turn.
And what? Something dies to a Psyshock?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I think we go Cinderace here.
We could use it into Zygarde.
We could, but I don't want to risk the roll because Zygarde is too important.
Important. We want to get 6-0'd.
Okay, I'm gonna U-turn. 31%. Yeah, that's fully split F if ever there was one. They could roost here, which would be really annoying. But we're going into Ribombi. We have to, I think. We got the roll, which is not bad.
18 damage, 51 HP, another Cinderace move, and a Mako Dam. Well, a Bug Buzz plus a Cinderace move, but that means that it's like weird.
We could U-turn again here. The question is, can Cinderace take the Psyshock? It's at 83%. Yeah, it does take it. We can U-turn and Sucker Punch.
Let's do it, come on. I mean, it would be so sad if it went for a fucking Roost that turn with Sucker Punch. It'd be the most saddest play in the whole world that I've ever
It did
seen.
Roost, okay. Good play on that part.
Our Cinderace is getting lead seed HP.
But we do actually live a Psyshock at this range.
It doubled Spiral Balls.
We could Pyro Ball.
Out. And just scare them.
Let's go. Pyro Ball it is.
Let's go. Well, my teacher says it.
I mean, we have to start making plays. Like, we can't carry on this way and bleed out. We just can't. We missed!
Oh!
No!
What the hell is this game?
That's so bad news for us. That's really bad. Oh, we don't kill at this range with Pyro Ball. We have to U-turn out and sack something.
So now that is so bad.
It's okay, that's Pokemon. It's frustrating, but like it's Pokemon, we can't help it. We have to U-turn here, I think.
90 freaking.
I don't really want to lose Ribombi though, but we can't sack anything else. We need Venusaur for the Togekiss and potentially the Zygarde. We need our Zygarde for the Arcanine and the Scizor.
I'm surprised you still got hope.
The other option... but if we lose Cinderace, we lose to Scizor.
Yeah.
We could try and Pyro Ball again, get as much damage as possible, because they might Roost this turn.
Do what your Pokemon great mind says.
We need Cinderace too much, I think. Do we need Ribombi as much? I mean, we can potentially beat the Zygarde with our own Zygarde. How do we beat Togekiss?
In this video.
I think we sack Ribombi, as much as I don't want to.
Bombay? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
U-turn is wrong.
So, let's see, where's my Ribombi? I forget which one it is. It's that one. Take that off the layout.
So said his last like
We're on a roll to actually kill this with U-turn.
Want that roll though?
I mean, we've got to make a play. We have to, at some point, try and make a play. And it's in our favor, it's 70%, near enough.
Riot.
Because they're roosting this turn. They have to.
31.
See, Pyro Ball guaranteed kills if we hit it. And Sucker Punch and U-turn do the same damage.
If we miss it again, that's the thumbnail.
If we miss it again, that's a 6-0 for us. We're getting smashed, which sucks. I think U-turn is the safest play, honestly.
Come on, biscuit for the biscuit, come on.
We're U-turning. We didn't get it. That sucks.
See? That's why Pyro Ball.
We should have Pyro Balled, but I didn't want to take that risk. The question is, who's going to take the Psyshock? Asparagus goes down if we send it in.
I believe I took us so much freaking turns, like more than 18 turns, just to be able to kill us.
If they roost, we can actually make this work. Oh, that's good for us.
Is that good for us?
Because they are now in range for an outrage. Or 1,000 arrows, potentially.
Can we just Dynamax on this?
But hey, imagine. But we have to click 1,000 arrows. We have to hope this kills.
Alright.
We need a roll in our favour for once. We've not had any good rolls all game.
I can't believe I'm losing to Immune.
Yeah, that Pyro Ball miss ruined us. Oh, not again! What are these rolls?
This game is so
These
much
rolls, man, are ridiculous. 3 rolls in our favour, and we low roll. Actually, it does kill.
And we're finally gonna get to kill this Mew, but I mean,
they could just switch.
let's bloody hope they don't, alright.
We were. But yeah, well, Mew's gone, but I feel like this match is too far behind for us now.
And
yeah. This is a frustrating week 1, but it happens to the best of us. Oh wait, whoops, wrong Zygarde. I need our Zygarde off. There we go.
Everyone's gonna think we're a bad team now.
Okay, we know this is Spadaf. How much does a Sludge
Wait,
Bomb
we were
do?
adamant? I thought our Zygarde was
Shh,
Jolly.
don't tell him. It's mind games.
Why?
Against Togekiss.
We're gonna thick this man, we're gonna kill him, right? It's gonna be okay, don't you worry.
If we live the Air Slash. This is fully physically defensive, so it's got no special attack investment. Sludge Bomb doesn't kill.
Right.
And this thing
Yeah, we need to
outspeeds
go.
us, so he could actually just go straight for the 2-shot. But we have to go for Sludge Bomb. Don't flinch us.
Don't flinch us.
Okay.
If we lose to Zygarde, I mean...
Oh yeah, this game is fairly over at this point. They just Air Slash us again. Oh, that's annoying.
Hopefully they missed the Air Slash. Boo these people. Wait,
I don't even know what our biggest damage move is going to be on this thing. Probably Pyro Ball, yeah. I mean, it does kill if we hit it.
Get it, boy, if we miss. Boy, this man went to Arcanine. This man went to Arcanine.
I mean, it's a good play.
Yeah. Dynamax on this.
We're -1 against Arcanine. We know it's max HP, max attack, and adamant nature. We are doing nothing to this thing. Like, literally nothing.
You should have find out the best possible outcome for us.
I mean, it's so difficult at this point. I think the game's gone, but, you know, we can only do so much.
We're gonna have to go hardcore prepping for the week too.
Yeah, I think we brought decent, but it just was never gonna work.
Never gonna work.
Yeah, so unfortunately we take a rather bad start to the season. It happens. We got a few really unfortunate rolls. A lot of rolls that were in our favour that didn't go our way. The Pyro Ball definitely missed. That Pyro Ball miss was huge. A lot of things went wrong for us there. But it's not something that we can't bounce back from. You know, these matches do happen. But, yeah, nonetheless, we'll try and prep for next week. I'm not actually sure who we're playing next. I am just going to quickly check the doc as to who we play next. I did see it before.
19, it's good.
But I think we're okay. We are against the Excadrill Hose next week, so we'll see how they get on. We'll see what happens there. But either way, sorry we lost the first game, guys, but nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. We are going to get on out of here. We are Team Ribomcario. Stay safe, stay awesome, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.